Thank you for joining me. On today's episode of Bible Blueprint of the Old Testament, we are looking at the book of Habakkuk. Now, Habakkuk is 35th in order of the Old Testament. The number of chapters are 3, and the type of book it is prophecy and minor. An overview in the book of Habakkuk. Habakkuk was a prophet, and this book contains an exchange between him and the Lord when Habakkuk is frustrated with the wickedness of the people. This book teaches us that even when we feel like God is doing nothing, he is always with his people and will eventually prevail. Now, the book of Habakkuk was written between 615 and 605 BC. The time period covered is 608 to 598 BC, and the author is Habakkuk the prophet. Now, there are 3 sections to the book. Number 1, Habakkuk asks God for judgment. We see this in chapter 1. Habakkuk complains to God, asking why evil doing is ignored and why God has been so silent. God explains that Babylon will invade Judah and that this will be a punishment for the wicked behavior of his people. Section 2. God responds to Habakkuk. We see this in chapter 2. God uses various examples of treachery and pride to describe the reason for his anger. He explains how all of this will result in pain and shame for those who have been haughty and disobedient. Section 3, Habakkuk's prayer. We see this in chapter 3. Habakkuk praises God and declares all of the great things the Lord has done. All right, that brings us to the end of our overview on the book of Habakkuk. That's all for now. God bless.